Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, January 9th. I am a little bit sick today, so that is why my voice sounds different. But today is actually the first day, my first day, kind of back in the swing of things after the holiday. We were out of town and we're going to originally just be away until January 4th, but there was a huge snowstorm in Boston. We're still kind of buried right now because it's been really cold. So our flight ended up being canceled, and then we didn't come back till the next day, which was Friday, and then I just took the weekend. And yeah, so today is really kind of the first day back. Oh my gosh, I am having a hard time holding up my arm, and I can't find the attachment for my tripod. Anyway, yeah, it is Tuesday morning, and usually my dad comes on Tuesdays, but he has a doctor's appointment today, so I'm having a babysitter come, and she's coming in the afternoon. Penelope is napping right now in the other room. Yeah, so today I'm trying to think through what I'm even gonna do. I just did my first pass over kind of to-do list last night and just put a bunch of stuff on a list, but I haven't really prioritized anything yet. I'm thinking that I might try to vlog through the whole week because I don't think I'll be working on anything that has confidentiality stuff associated with it, so everything I'm doing I would be able to show. So yeah, I may do that, or depending on how much footage I get, I might just put it all into one vlog. Anyway, regardless, I wanted to start with showing you all some of the new art supplies that I got for Christmas. Trying to think of the best way to do this since I don't have a tripod. I think I'm just gonna try showing them this way. Oh my gosh. All right, I just decided to flip the camera around because that was easier. I hope the audio is still okay. I know the microphone's on the other side, but we're just gonna roll with it. So first thing I got were some more pencil extenders. This was something that you guys had recommended a while ago, and I got one package of them, and I use them all the time. I wish I had gotten them sooner, so I have just been kind of switching the extenders around based on which color I was using, so I decided that I wanted a few more, so I asked for those for Christmas, and I am super excited to use them. And this was another recommendation from you all that found its way to my wish list, which was this Derwent Superpoint manual sharpener, and it looks like this is what I'm the most excited about, this little extender piece that comes out to support the pencil. So just like if you're using the manual one, the Alvin brass bullet that I use, you're supposed to hold the pencil steady and rotate the sharpener. So this looks like it does that same kind of idea, and it attaches to a shelf or a surface with a clamp, so I'm going to do that just right on the edge of my drafting table. Really excited to try it. Then I also got this, I don't know how you say it, if it's Dr. P.H. Martin's or Martin's or what you're supposed to say, but yeah, this is technically a calligraphy color, but I was thinking I could use it kind of the same way that I use the gold and silver acrylic that I have to just embellish different things. And I've heard great things about this, so I'm really excited to try it. And on that note, I also got the starter set of the Dr. P.H. Burton's Hydrus Fine Art Watercolor, and I have never tried these. I am super excited to do so, though. I've seen, I think you say her name's Sanja Art. I think that's her handle, but I've seen her videos on YouTube, and actually I think I first saw them on Tumblr way back in the day, and she uses these almost exclusively for lots of animals and botanicals, wildlife, that sort of thing, and they're super duper vivid, so I just thought that they would be fun to try. Also got this Copic opaque white, and as you will know if you watched my channel for a while, I use the Sharpie paint markers and gouache to do my opaque white highlights, but sometimes even those they're quite opaque, but sometimes they don't even cut it, so this will be really interesting to try. very highly rated, so I have never tried it before, but I'm excited to do so. And then a little tube of Opera Rose watercolor. I've been using the Schminke palette, which just has, I think, 12 colors, and there is no rose in there. So this will be a nice addition, and I might just like buy an expansion, get a larger palette, and then put this into a cup. We'll see, I'm not sure, or I'll just use it on the side on one of my mini palettes. And got some new brushes. These are all the Princeton Neptune Synthetic Squirrel. I have a few of them and they're really nice. So these are some larger ones. And yeah, actually I think I have a version of this and some smaller ones of this. But they're super, super nice brushes. They're, I think, like the best synthetic squirrel that I have tried. They're still not quite as good as the real thing, but they are really, really nice. And especially for those of you who just won't ever use squirrel, like for ethical reasons and stuff, which I totally understand, these are a great option. Yeah. And then the last thing is not all that exciting, but I'm actually pretty excited about it. It's an additional battery for this vlog camera. That has been like one of the impediments to me being able to vlog more, is that I have to be kind of like cycling the battery through so I can charge it. So this will just make it easier to vlog and to film and all that good stuff. I just realized that I forgot actually this other thing, which is this LED table lamp with magnifier, and my sister got me this, and I have never used one of these before, but particularly in the winter here when it's like super dark and I have to work at night when there isn't any good natural daylight, I have considered getting one of these. So she actually just surprised me with this, and I'm going to really look forward to seeing how it works. So if you haven't seen these before, the idea is that like this is like a circle, a ring of lights, and then you have this like magnifier. A lot of people who like build circuit boards and do really technical, fine detailed stuff will use these. And my stuff isn't obviously like as detailed and tiny as a circuit board, but sometimes it is nice just to have like the light going around so that you don't get a cast shadow. So it wouldn't particularly be great for filming, but it will be really good for those times that I have to pull a late night working. Okay, so I think I'm going to get some email catch up out of the way. I have a couple of carryover things, like one client that I didn't send the final to, the high-res final, because they hadn't gotten approval before I left for Christmas, so I need to send that. And I have a private commission that sent some feedback on a sketch, and they actually want the sketch changed pretty significantly, so I need to email them. Just some other overall general email stuff. And then I may work on that commission sketch. We'll see. I have to look at the list and decide what I'm going to do, but I do definitely want to try out some of my new supplies this week, because since it is a little bit slower with client work, I thankfully will have a little bit of flexibility to experiment and maybe even finish a personal piece. We'll see.
Very low security. Basically.
Hey guys, it is the next week, and obviously my big plans to vlog every single day last week did not come to fruition. So we are here finishing this vlog now. It is Tuesday, the 16th of January, I think. And I am in the studio. I have just spent the last hour or so doing some emailing and admin stuff. I actually worked on a rush project over the weekend. So I have client projects this week, but I don't actually have to do anything today, which is kind of nice since I worked the whole weekend. So I'm actually planning to film some videos today. I have right here, I've got my tripod, my little tripod set up, which is a fine tripod, but the little these things are not tight anymore. So like right now they're on the shortest setting, but when I lengthen them, they just kind of slip back in. So I can really only use it when it's set up on my desk like this. And my big tripod is at my parents' house because we took it with us to a family reunion that we were at, and I haven't seen them in a couple weeks since we've been back. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use this and the vlog camera today rather than the big camera. Yeah, so I'm just getting ready to do that now. I'm gonna film, I'm hoping to film 3 videos. We'll see how that goes, but I've got some notes and yeah, and I'm gonna try to get started on that. But before I do, I wanted to show you all this piece that I was working on last week in the vlog. I still have to scan it, but I think she's finished for now. And as you can see, I had some fun with the background. I really was just kind of messing around with some of my my new watercolors, the liquid watercolors, the Dr. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name. PH Martin, Dr. PH Martin Hydrus watercolors, and then the metallic is actually also by the same brand, but it's a calligraphy ink. And then yeah, I just kind of like got it all wet and splattered it around and had fun since I was just experimenting with this piece anyway. But I'm actually pretty happy. There are a few things that I feel like I learned from this piece and that I'm really happy with. Like I like how the transition from the hair to the background is really soft, and that's something that I haven't done before, and I like how it turned out. And overall, I feel like I'm happy with how the color turned out. I think I tend to like maybe go like really too extreme in terms of like pretty extreme yellows and pretty extreme purples in my skin tones, and I really was trying to keep this one more subtle, and I feel like I did that. So yeah, I think that there were some good things that I learned with this piece, and oh, and also technique wise, I started trying a new kind of blending. Hey guys, I am here with a voiceover because the audio from this point on got really crazy because I had put my hand over the mic. Anyway, I was just starting to say how I have been trying a different kind of blending on this piece, and you can see it particularly in the skin and around some of the edges, and I guess in the background as well. And then I'm pulling in another piece that I had actually started over a year and a half ago, like in the fall of 2016. And I'm pulling out this piece just because I wanted to say that I had gotten really stuck on it and thought about throwing it away. Didn't know if anything would ever come of it, so I just put it in a drawer. And as I've been trying this other method of blending, I have been able to get it to a point where I actually really am liking it. And it's obviously not finished yet. There are still lots of areas that need to be worked on. But overall, I'm really liking how it's looking, and I'm glad that I didn't throw it away. Also, just an interesting thing to note, you can really see a difference in the texture of these two pieces, even though I use the same blending technique and the same media layering technique on both of them. The girl with the blue hair was done on a rough paper or rougher paper, the Fabriano Artistico, and the girl with the red hair was done on a smoother paper, the Reeves BFK. All right, so I have just finished recording 3 videos, which I am super pumped about. That is why I am wearing a different shirt I don't know why I even bother doing that, because I tell you guys that I'm recording 3 in one day or 4 in one day or whatever it is. But I still try to change my shirt and my hair for each video. Anyway, yeah, I've done that, and I am going to get a little bit of scanning done, and maybe some editing, and then do some more admin work. And yeah, so I think I will wrap up this very strange vlog. I hope you guys liked it. I hope there was some stuff that was valuable, even though it was kind of all over the place. Yeah, so everybody, I hope you are all having a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.